Together with Mary and Gary, we decided to make a gift to the guys, a trip to Sochi. Our flying to Sochi. In short, I think it will be a really cool trip because there are snowboards, mulled wine, so watch out. Actually, there are a lot of emotions, and I think this trip will bring us all together and we'll get closer.
Guys, I hope that Danny Boom will be there. I really like him. I want to hang out with him.
Oh, I'm waiting for a change of scenery. You could tell it right away in the moment.
Toma, stop it.
Calm down.
Well, I think it's going to be a super intense, cool trip, and we're going to have a good time. The contrast between you and Elise, the contrast between Mildy and Boom, I just hope that I don't die from the pressure, because I have a hard time with it, and in the mountains I usually feel bad.
I really want us all to come together, and I want the guys who live in the apartment to finally begin to consider me native. I do not know what to expect from a trip to Sochi. Well, we'll have a cool ride, but Sochi, reality, in my opinion, it's a bit like EXO Team. EXO Team is a pillar that everyone looks up to, and being the same subsidiary, well, as if it sounds very official, but nevertheless. We arrived in Sochi, evening, we're sitting there chatting, and then the topic comes up about EXO Team.
Yes, and the most interesting thing is that this topic was in the air throughout basically my entry into SKYFAM. I don't know how it had been beforehand.
It was always in the air.
Yes, there just came the time when we decided to discuss it with the guys.
Well, you still claim that here is EXO and somewhere there is SKYFAM, you know?
I just understand that the pace of filming that EXO has, it is in any case massive and holistic, and more important in some cases. For now, it's clear.
You're toxic, Sky, toxic.
So it's my birthday and we're going to the airport, so it's supposed to be cool.
But no one would have thought that this would happen.
I'm going to tell you something. Guys, Lina and I spent the whole day choosing a gift for Max, and in the end we chose it. You know what? I left it at home. Do you know how I understood this? We arrived at the airport. I see Lara Kashapova happy with a box of sneakers. I go up to Masha Riri and say, Masha, I'm going to upset you a little. You're going to get mad. Max just said how good it was that we didn't forget it was his birthday, and I realized that we fucking left the tracksuit at home. So ashamed, as in that second I was not long ago, my friends.
Well, you're always ashamed.
Okay. I didn't take it, and I don't think they did either.
I left the house without the sneakers, went back to my apartment and picked them up.
How cool you are, Lara. Lara, thank you so much for your support. Thanks for Alya's support for real, because she came up then and said that there will be a bonus gift when we arrive in Moscow. And this really cheered me up.
So Max will get a bonus later.
Yeah, what a great bonus.
Well, it's okay. It's all fucked up. Let's go. I decided to lighten the situation a little, because Mildy is already nervous, but what's the big deal? Nervous, what a great word.
Yeah, the oligarch's wife woke up inside and it is no longer possible to put her to sleep.
Did any of you take it?
Wait.
I warned you, I didn't fucking
bags,
hear it
maybe?
again. In her bags?
We're standing there with Safa unbothered when Mildy comes over. I take it we were her last hope of getting the bag. So she's like, guys, the bag with a present for Max. Sophie and I didn't even know what it looked like, what kind of package it was, and so on. we didn't have it in the end, which Lina was very upset about.
We've all chosen a very nice tracksuit for you. And you know what we did? We left it at home.
Really? Damn, well guys, who's gonna get it? I think she was even shaking a little bit when she told Max that the package wasn't there, but it was just a part of the gift. If we had forgotten the whole gift, it would have been cringe.
Well,
and
probably.
here at least half of it.
I could have forgotten
Like,
the whole
we'll
gift.
give him half of it now and the rest later, after Sachi, if he deserves it. So, what do you say?
Fuck it.
I turn to Sofa and I'm like, what do you say? And she's like,
Fuck it.
I don't give a fuck. What do you mean I don't give a fuck? Actually, this is a gift for Mux, a new member, a boy who has not yet fully taken roots in the team, and you don't give a fuck?
Just, here is the word in subsidiary. No, this is Aeroflot Pabeta. Aeroflot great, Pabeta shit. A subsidiary. Remove the word subsidiary and that's it.
A lot of Sky members interact very closely with members of EXO team, in one way or another, very closely.
Very closely.
Oh yeah, as close as it could be. Oh yeah, very close.
So closely. There is such a lapping dance. Max, what do you think of your close relationship with EXO?
Oh, so that's it, right?
It's too tight.
So you decided to bury
This
me,
is with
didn't
whom?
you?
This is with whom you have.
With whom? Just... EXO is a cool team, but SKYFAM is cooler.
Don't give up the subject. Don't make excuses.
I can't hear you.
Who are you lapping
EXO
with?
is a great team.
So we have Alicia, we have Nastya, Bad Barbie, Elsa, Christy. Which one is
After
it?
the second one, I couldn't hear anyone. Wow, so counted, yeah? How does she count? And so there is such a clouded opinion that these are like two names, but as if the team is one.
It's just there was a situation at EXO party where someone was supposed to interview us and Roma arranged for the interview. So he says SkyFam and they're like, wait. He's like EXO. They were like, oh, come on, that is. It was something like this. Bad Barbie had a vlog here from EXO Hangouts. She says like,
Oh no, this is my least favorite moment of my life.
She interviews Roma and he says like, SkyFam, we're here with SkyFam, it's the best team. And Beth says, well, actually EXO is the best team. And Roma is like, well, yes. And like himself agreed with this. That is, even the director.
Roma, the director of SkyFam.
So subscribe to SkyFam, put likes, comment, because this is the best team, not taken into account.
EXO team is the best team.
Yeah.
Like, I understand everything you say, but the funny thing is that like EXO has earned themselves a name. And it's very good, and the fact that advertising project, there would be 100 times less of them if not for EXO, because EXO has earned a reputation.
But no one is mad at EXO.
And I'm not mad at you guys. Like, you're just discussing it so harshly, and I've been wanting to throw it in for a long time, and you didn't give it to me, so I broke out. If it weren't for EXO, well, like for real, there would be less trust in us. It's very cool. Basically, all we have now is thanks to the path that EXO has taken. Objectively, the team exists there for 3 months, and we are sitting in the mountains. We're shooting a reality show in a chalet. Like, if it was all started from scratch, I don't think that everything would work out like this.
So, we all congratulate you on your birthday and hope that you will enjoy our gift.
Of course I like it, well... Like a box of Jordans, this is already fucking crazy, you understand, like...
Well, a bag with a tracksuit would also be great.
Open it.
Oh, no way. I don't understand, but why red?
Beautiful. It was really tough, guys. What are you doing? Okay, let's drop the topic with the gift. I didn't take it, it's my fault. You just stood on the sidelines. And why? Talking shit about Max's gift. The color doesn't suit. What the fuck are you guys doing? Like, Max is standing right here, and you're saying that, well, red doesn't suit him. What the fuck is this?
Don't generalize, please. Okay, that was Toma.
3 photos of Max that he ended up posting in a red bomber jacket, and I just realized that the red doesn't suit him at all.
How can red not be suitable for someone?
For someone, red is not suitable.
As if this is universal, especially red shoes. Have you really thought about what color sneakers were given as a gift?
Well, in my head, red doesn't suit him. They gave him this red sneaker, so I thought about it.
What should I do about it?
I just said. Besides, we don't...
Let's talk about it, discuss it, work it out.
It's not that we weren't asked about the sneakers, I was just thinking.
How can you be offended by the color of his sneakers?
At the time when the sneakers were presented, I was insanely happy. I was euphoric. I was very pleased. I could hear them talking and discussing something about me, about the color of my sneakers, but I didn't give a shit. I was insanely happy because I was congratulated by my first team, SKYFAM. Thank you very much. My suitcase fell apart. We arrive in Sochi, this beautiful thing is spinning. I look suitcases, and a bag. A bag of things and a broken suitcase. Happy birthday. How do I give it back again?
Well, we'll fix it.
Actually, fuck this suitcase, really. What am I, like a child fixated on it? This is not even my suitcase. We got on a bus and somehow got such a positive note with Mildy and started talking about everything and everyone.
I thought you guys liked each other.
Well, maybe you should think less.
Asshole. You're an asshole.
Were we the first to congratulate you?
No, there are people who remembered.
What do you mean? We congratulated you at midnight.
No, not at midnight.
Who congratulated you first?
Well, actually, I forgot about my birthday at all. No kidding.
That second girl?
Oh, well, you picked it up. Yes, that second amazing girl.
By the way, how do you like it with us in general? You probably haven't figured it out
Well, I didn't
yet.
get it, of course. You still don't fully know what I'm like, I don't fully know what you're like, and I'm still like this, like, well, I'll keep silent, or, well, I won't give a reaction
yes,
to
in
this.
fact. And you go ahead.
No, just what's the point?
Oh, this is Lina's
Yeah, like
fucking
I'm such
style.
a chicken.
I'll watch it and then like this.
This is mine? Guys, are there going to be the three of us? Do you even see anything? Oh, balloons! Well, happy birthday, Max. So, when I entered the room, there were a bunch of balloons.
It's called a surprise.
No, a surprise is when everyone gets to you and says, Max, happy birthday. And I go into the room, everyone is fussing about something, minding their own business. I don't think I gave any reaction because why do I need balloons on my birthday? Really?
This is too much. It will be uncomfortable. Let's bet.
In my opinion, wait,
Let's
in
bet.
theory, that's the apartment situation.
That's all. I'm sleeping there. I can sleep there, guys.
So you're not arguing who's going to sleep here, but
On
who's
the
going to
contrary,
sleep on
no.
a cot?
Who doesn't mind sleeping here? Who will sleep with whom here? Yes, I'll sleep here. I want to relax with the female company.
Okay, soldiers, let's go. Max, let's go.
In fact, we can put things out. Even in terms of size, you fit in perfectly. No, I won't sleep on it. I'll sleep on the floor. I see a nice bed with a cot somewhere in the distance. Well, I think we'll decide fairly now. And Lina, no, I'm definitely sleeping on the bed. Now guys, let's get this over with. I've changed my mind about sleeping here.
No, no, no.
Okay.
You want to sacrifice yourself. Why did I decide that I would 100% sleep on a bed? Just because we live in an apartment and I have an insanely uncomfortable sofa. And the girls, they live together and they have an awesome double bed. So I decided that at least in Sochi I will sleep on the bed. They can decide who sleeps with me, I don't care.
I don't know, Angela and Bruce were comfortable. Toma, as usual, just as usual. Well, what about it? We went in, we sorted everything out like, this is not some global situation for him to come and pretend that he's a peacemaker.
Now he will come, decide everything.
Yes, as if he doesn't go in, the problem won't exhaust itself in any way. Like when the person is everywhere. Sofa Solo, you're overdoing it, you're his BFF. I don't have the best friends on the team, not the worst. No, I've heard that before, but you really spend a lot of time.
We do.
So I notice things that many people don't. I'm just kind of in shock right now. We'll come back a little later and I'll remind you that when I was talking about what the girls were saying, I was fiercely fucked up and told that I was completely wrong and that Toma was sacred and that I need to change my attitude towards people. And a month later, the guys are pushing this topic again. What I said. Moreover, his best friends. At first I thought they were joking and I didn't understand the situation at all. And in fact, with regard to how he can offend a person, remember when he said you were the only one who took offense at his jokes? And I'm like, yeah, Selena, keep it simple, everything's fine. It was only later, over time, that I began to notice that the person is I was
wrong.
sitting there thinking, why were you pushing me down? At night, Sofa Sola said that she was offended, and then turns out that only Mildy was offended by all this. It wasn't until later that I started having flashbacks, and in fact, it wasn't until Lina told me something that I started noticing things. He's overdoing it. And I'm like, what? No, everything is normal, just take it easy, as I told you. And only then, only when his behavior reaches its peak, it is strange. For example, even today, out of nowhere. Remember Max posted a photo with red bomber jacket? And I was like, okay, subjectivism. He just expressed his opinion, okay. Today, at the airport, they're handing out Jordans to him. Yes, what were you arguing about? I really wonder what you shouted, like, red color. So he says, why red Jordans? This color doesn't suit him, as I already said. I stand there thinking, are you okay? A person is given a gift, why do you find fault right there?
It's not the color that you don't like, but the fact that you weren't consulted with. Because Larry and Roma, they chose together and didn't send us pictures. Well, we trust their taste, everything is okay.
So we didn't choose your sneakers for your birthday either. It's Larry and Roma.
Yes, this is Larry and Roma, they chose, and we trusted their taste. Same for this time. He was like, why didn't we discuss it?
Despite the fact that when we didn't choose them for you, it did not hurt. But when red is Max's color, he reduced to such trifle. And I'm standing next to him and it gets hot and we just start fighting and it looks so absurd from the outside as if it was addressed to Max. It looked cringe. Everyone was standing there congratulating him and you were like, sneakers are shit, red. Was it that audible? Yeah, dudes.
I just thought we were talking a little more quietly on the
No, the
sidelines.
dudes were very audible. Well, there was a really funny joke on New Year's party when we celebrated. There's this huge table where everyone was sitting. There was a catastrophic shortage of chairs. And we were sitting at a small table and we were like, this is a children's table for SKYFAM. It was funny. Mini table for the mini team. In a way, it is a lot easier for you than it has been for them. Because for a year and a half, the guys were just stuffing themselves with bumps. And now there are no problems that were in the beginning, even as the first reality show was filmed. In fact, everything is going well now because we already have a huge experience. And you in this regard are very lucky. The theme is, we are a subsidiary of EXO. What do you think about this?
I will refute this. We didn't like the idea of saying SKYFAM is the second EXO team.
Well, it's true.
It's weird to say the second team. It sounds strange anyway. It depends on how you present it.
I understand.
Well, so what then?
general, we're sitting, playing Never Have I Ever, a classic situation for a common feast. And I didn't expect that something so supernatural would happen. Because we have been with the guys for a long time, I seem to know everyone. Never have I ever kissed anyone from EXO Media Group.
I knew you'd ask that question.
Lara, who did you kiss? This is not the only person. And then it's Binet's sense turn. After that, a deathly silence. Everyone digests what they heard from her.
Binet!
With whom? Binet, tell them, please. You can do it.
Please.
It's Rus. I honestly freaked out.
What?
With Rus?
whom? With Rus. Wait, what?
Honestly, I'm fucked up. So that's why we had some strange, very strained relations.
Wait, I can't get it.